Handheld versus shoulder rig versus Steadicam. I will give you now a big overview about those three, with all important advantages and disadvantages. Handheld. Advantages are: it's easy to use. Zoom in, zoom out, manual focus, automatic focus. From a high position, from a low position, easy to carry around, and of course, no extra cost. In many situations, using handheld is not just the cheapest, but also the most effective way. Disadvantages are that without IS and not wide angle, your video can be quite shaky. Also, it is not as comfortable to hold, and of course, smooth camera movements are not possible. But you can use it when a shaky camera is required. And manual focus while shooting is quite hard because you have to use the focus ring. Using a shoulder rig, it's very comfortable because it rests on your shoulders. Because of that, even without IS, it is quite stable. You can even do a bit camera movement, but you will never have a perfectly smooth shot. In situations where camera movement is naturally, it is fine, for example when filming walking persons. And of course, very important, the follow focus, what makes accurate manual focusing so much easier. Disadvantages are: shooting from another position than shoulder is much more difficult, because you have the big bulky thing with you. If your focus ring is coupled to the AF mechanism, you have to uncouple it from the follow focus, otherwise you can break the motor. Also, using the zoom is much more inconvenient. And of course, a good shoulder rig with follow focus costs a good amount of money. The Steadicam. Everyone who sees Steadicam shots is amazed and also wants one. Of course, it has one big advantage: amazing camera movements that look like 5 people working on a dolly. But there are also disadvantages people are not aware of. When you just started, you will screw up a lot of time. It definitely needs a lot of training. Also, balancing it costs a lot of time. Simple things like changing the filter or just using a bit of zoom will screw up your whole balance. And you need a wireless follow focus and a focus puller in order to change the focus while shooting. Otherwise, you cannot change the focus. If the distance to the object you are filming changes, you need to use a high f-stop, otherwise your object will be unsharp. I have a camera rig, a Steadicam and a tripod. Why? Because I need them, because every situation requires something different. There is not one device that can do everything, but all have their advantages and disadvantages. I personally first bought a cheap tripod, then the Steadicam, then a high quality tripod, and then the shoulder rig. If you have any question, then feel free to write in the comments and I will be happy to help you. Also, like the video if it was helpful for you, and check out my other reviews to get to know some great products with a fair price for better video productions.